Hi, everybody. Brian Broaddus from DallasCowboys.com, and welcome to Training Camp Live. Got a little live shot coming behind us right there.
Not far behind us.
Rob Phillips joining us today as we do Training Camp Live. Let's get into some team period. What do you say?
Let's get started.
All right, here we go. So like we're talking about, Rob, though, little team action today. They're getting ready for the San Francisco game, but we're going to have some cards and stuff this afternoon. They're going to run those cards.
Yeah,
or this practice. But right now, it's more about things they're trying to do for themselves.
Yeah, before they get to a little prep for San Francisco, a little competitive action here. Dak Prescott,
kind of working their way down into the red zone area here. Once again, this is the ones versus ones right there. Nice job in there. Reggie Davis making some plays. I'll tell you what, Rob. We keep talking about. We talked about on the show this morning. All these young wide receivers, that final spot, maybe the final two spots, it could come down to these 4 preseason games easily.
Yeah, and Reggie Davis, number 11, a guy that's made plays in practice. I'll be interested to see maybe if he gets to return some punts in preseason, try to show more of what he can do.
Yeah, and here we go. We've got Tony Pollard as the primary running back here. He's been the primary running back. Ball coming this way. Going to try and make a cut.
Oh, and a little love tap from Anthony Brown.
Yeah, backside.
I'm sorry, Jeff Heath.
Jeff Heath. Yeah, you always got to watch Jeff Heath. He's kind of a sneak attack guy. Jeff Heath. There's a couple of those defensive players that will come up and thud you. And Jeff Heath is one of those guys. Joe Thomas is one of those guys as well.
Just make them feel you're there.
Make them feel you're there, absolutely.
Yeah,
we got some young guys in there right now playing. You see Joe Jackson over here, the young man from Miami, the draft choice this year.
Another young man who should get a lot of time on Saturday night.
Working against Tyron Smith over here. And, that's good for these guys. Get as much work as they can. Little blitz from the outside. Ball's going to go. Ooh. And there's Xavier Woods, kind of been all over the field.
Yep.
These camps, right? Not many practices where you can't say Xavier Woods hasn't been pretty good in those practices.
Always seems to be in the right spot. Has gotten some takeaways, and Tony Pollard making that catch there, the rookie running back, working his way into the first team right now. A lot of touches for him out of the backfield as a pass catcher, as a rusher.
Yep.
Using him a lot in practice.
Yeah, we see Christian Covington, number 95, in there working with Malik Collins, who I think has been outstanding. We've documented that, how well he's played in these practices. So good to see him get some work here.
Looking outside to take.
Yeah, well, there we go. Yeah,
there's Malik Collins.
Yeah, Malik Collins, and Prescott just has to get rid of the football. That's there's been some really good matchups between Malik Collins and then also Connor Williams. Those guys have really gone on each other pretty well.
Yeah, and I think that's been a matchup where Connor has showed that improved strength we're talking about. There's times Malik's gotten him with a power rush, but you're seeing a bigger, stronger Connor Williams at left guard this year.
Okay, Rob, well, here's a lot of questions. This is our first look at field goal kicking really here. We saw a little bit in the blue-white scrimmage. And
it's about a 30-yarder.
Yep, right at 30 yards. So let's see. The wind right in his face just a little bit. Good snap, good hold. And that should be good.
There we go.
That's good. That's good for Brett Maher. But he needed, the Coach Garrett and the staff. They've got, every time you asked a question about it, it said, "Listen, you guys see certain field goals. You don't see everything that's involved with this. Are you buying all that? Or you?"
Well, I mean, they're charting everything, not just the situational kicks. And I know he missed one the other day. He's over 80%, I believe, in terms of team and all, special teams portion. So they've been happy overall, but obviously when you're in those situational plays and you're trying to finish off drives, especially those low 30-yard kicks, you want to make them.
Absolutely. Rob, number 60, Jawan Bushell-Beatty in there playing guard right now. I mean, that just kind of shows you where they're at. Signed here just a couple of days ago. And
trying to get through practice.
Yeah, trying to get through practice and find a way to do that. He's number 60, if you notice right in there. Joe Looney's the center, so he's playing the right guard spot and, probably going to have to play in this game coming up this weekend. They've got some guys they're really, really thin in that offensive line. And so guys really off the street are having to step in and that's the hard thing about it is you're trying to get an evaluation of Cooper Rush and Mike White and these running backs and all that.
You got to have the protection there for sure.
Sure do.
There's Rush dropping back.
Yep. Ball to the outside, just a little too wide.
Yeah. Looked like Blake Jarwin had a step there at the sideline.
Blake Jarwin working against
C.J. Goodwin.
C.J. Goodwin. This is like second day for C.J. Goodwin back on the field.
Yeah, and he's a guy they like.
Special teamer.
Special teamer who can help you at corner if need be.
Yep. I tell you, that's something. You know what? I tell you what. We talked again about the show this morning that maybe C.J. Goodwin's seeing what's going on with some of these corners, and he's like thinking, I got to be out there. I can't be finding ways to, I'm not going to make this team unless I get out there and do some things.
Watching Donovan Alumba make some plays.
Absolutely.
Out here. Yeah,
absolutely.
32.
Well, and we've seen a little bit of, Darius Jackson seems to be the odd man out. He's in that right there. There he goes, right there, right underneath.
Luke Gifford there to try to make the stop. He made a nice stop down there around the goal line a few minutes ago with that dislocated finger. I guess just rub some dirt on it, Brian.
Yeah, that's you know what? Yeah, what does Mickey call the players that are that interchangeable or
the expendables?
The expendables. Yeah, I couldn't remember the exact words, but yeah, you can't be the expendable and not practice. And Luke Gifford realized, okay, another field goal attempt. This one looks like a little bit further. It's going to be off the right hash. We're kind of at an angle where
closer to 40 maybe?
Yeah, it's closer to 40 yards off the right hash. This is kind of where he's had some problems. Good snap, good placement. Let's see. In fact, that's good. All right, there you go.
2 for Brett Maher today.
There we go. So, all right, now we're going to get him coming a little bit closer to us. We're down into the red zone inside the 9-yard line.
Dak Prescott and company are back.
Yeah, Rob, I've kind of had just really keeping a really close eye on Travis Frederick. And I think this is really, I don't know if I've been really fair to Travis Frederick because I'm thinking, Travis Frederick, he's been all pro all these years, Pro Bowl player. He takes off he'll be that guy again. I think he's having to kind of reteach himself a little football, some of the moves.
And get used to the pace of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Football movements on the field. It's one thing, to be running and conditioning, but to get back out there.
Yeah.
Hand off to Tony Pollard.
That's Malik Collins right there.
So he's number 96 is kind of everywhere right now.
Yeah, Malik Collins, and playing on a contract year. Everybody's like kind of talking about all the guys, the big threes and all that. That's the problem with this roster, and it's a good problem to have. It Stephen Jones is more than happy to have is he's got a lot of great players he has to sign, but the economics of it probably won't allow him to do all that.
Absolutely.
So
we got a question from a fan the other day. Which one are you re-signing next year?
Yeah, which Collins?
Which Collins?
Yeah. I thought that was an excellent question.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, and you could go either way on that. So. Getting a little bit inside on the 5-yard line, inside handoff. Though he's going to pull it.
Little grab from Anthony Brown.
Yeah, Anthony Brown. Look at Anthony Brown. He's looking at the ground. He is not looking up.
Yeah,
and
me.
Tavon Austin. Yeah, in the immortal words of Shaggy, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to it. But anyway,
Didn't see any flags.
Yeah,
so.
and the shirts over here on the white sideline over here, they are not. They're giving this official over here, probably an official from the Mountain West, maybe Pac-12, something like
Somewhere
that.
Out west here.
We'll probably see him miss a call against USC, UCLA this year. We'll see. I'm just kidding.
That's tough.
That.
You're officials. You guys have a
I love-hate relationship with these officials. And here we see Dak Prescott again. Communication, line 1. What they're doing, handoff right there inside.
Jalen Smith right there.
Yep. That's just so tough right there. I mean, those guys doing a really nice job, and Tristan Hill in there as well, playing. So playing as that under tackle or 3 technique. He's going to come off right now, and so they're going to go with a little bit bigger guys inside.
You've got Christian Covington lining up next to Malik, number 95 right now. Kerry Hyder getting some work at defensive end as well, number 51.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot of work, I think, this weekend with what's going on. And there's, you're Malik Collins. He's seen this before. He knows what's about to happen. He watched the quarterback draw. There it is. Oh, they tried it. Yeah.
He split the double.
Yeah. Did you hear him? I heard Malik Collins was watch the quarterback draw. And so he was reading what was going on. That's what you got to have. Smart players making plays like that. So. Nice job right there. Okay.
For the defense.
Well, we're 2 for 2 for field goals, Robert. We've only had one day, I believe, where we were perfect on field goals.
Yeah, Mickey corrected us. It was a 28-yarder he made early, the first one, and this one looks like another chip shot here.
Okay.
From inside of 30 yards here.
Right. So with the angle, it's kind of tough for us to tell exactly, but there's
maybe not
no wind at all, and it should be good.
Yeah, you said the wind here. At times,
it's tough.
Like a Scottish golf course
in
the British Open.
In the afternoon, it could be tough here, especially these are these huge trees that are on the other side of the goalpost, and when they start whipping around, that ball's going to get affected at that spot right there. You can see right there Scott Purcell giving you a little idea of how the trees are. And when those trees start blowing above the goalpost, it can be difficult, especially kicking those 47-yard field goals. And, you know, the ball tends to move here. And if you don't hit it just right, it could go off course easily. Yep. All right, Mike White now into the contest here. Going to play action, dump it. Nice job, though. How about Olawale?
And that's something Olawale can bring to this offense, a little, you know, versatility from the fullbacks.
No, he can. There's, you know, yesterday I wrote about it on Scout's Eye. He caught a pass. There's a design play of all that action going one way and then him sneaking out of the backfield, and all of a sudden it catches linebackers who are in coverage out of coverage, and then he was able to make it a 25-yard pass reception down the field as he goes along. So
got it about the 2-yard line. See if they can punch it in here. Hand off to Jordan Chun, and he is in.
Yeah, Jordan Chun, tough runner. I'm looking forward to seeing Jordan Chun play a little bit in these preseason games.
Me too.
I saw him enough when he was at Troy there, and he just destroyed my LSU Tigers running the football and being physical there.
That 10-play series in the blue-white scrimmage this past Sunday, he was the featured back, got some work. Yep. Went up and down the field there.
Yep, sure did.
Number 46.
Okay, well, here comes another field goal attempt. Is this more the extra point variety here? So 33 yards is what it looks like here. And so far, Brett Maher has been good with all his kicks. And he stays that way. Stays that way.
That's what you like to see.
That's what you like to see, absolutely. Okay, Rob, well, we're in a situation right now where they're going to go to a team period where – they're going to use the cards. They're going to run the San Francisco plays and stuff like that. So we'll circle back around here, and then kind of get in the frame and talk about, okay, got a game coming up.
Yes, sir.
Excited, looking forward to that?
Yeah, a lot of young guys. I mean, like you said, there's some injuries on this roster, but there's a lot of competition at certain spots, really defensive line, secondary. I'm looking at those two spots to see who emerges against San Francisco.
I'll tell you what, it'll be good with all the young guys. So make sure you're checking out this man's work from Santa Clara. We'll be there. I'll be on the call with Brad Sham. Really excited about that on our 105.3, the Fan Radio Network, and then all the other platforms and stuff. We got a lot of ways you guys can check us out. So make sure you do that. For my guy, Rob Phillips, I'm Bryan Broaddus. Thanks again for hanging out with us on Training Camp Live, and we will see you next week for more action from the fields here in Oxnard.